So there is not much time left until version 5.6 finally arrives, and you can believe me when I'm telling you, it is stacked with content. In this video, we're going to go over every single thing you need to know about version 5.6. We'll cover all the banners, new characters, limited events, Archon quest details, new boss fights, and more. If you want to prepare for the update and plan your primo gems, your builds, or even just your daily playtime, then stick around because we've got a lot to go through. Let's begin with the banners, because let's be real, this is what most of us are saving and planning for. According to reliable leaks from HonDG version 5.6 will feature Escoffier, Kinich, Navia, and Raiden Shogun. That's already an impressive lineup. Escoffier is the only new 5-star among them, and she's a cryo polearm support from Fontaine, with a kit designed to enhance freeze comps. She's likely to appear in Phase 1, as new characters almost always drop at the beginning of a patch. Now, what makes Escoffier even more exciting is her synergy with another upcoming character, Skirk. I actually made an entire video breaking down how Escoffier and Skirk will likely form a top-tier cryo core, and I highly recommend checking that one out if you're planning to go for either of them. The two characters seem to be designed with each other in mind, and Escoffier's appearance in 5.6 gives us an early window to grab her ahead of Skirk's release in version 5.7. As for Raiden Shogun, her rerun in 5.6 has been a hot topic lately. Some players are confused because she already reran in version 5.0, which would make this her second rerun in the Natlan cycle. That's unusual, especially since Raiden isn't the Natlan Archon. But if we're thinking from a business standpoint, it kind of makes sense. Raiden is one of the most popular characters in the entire game, and her banners consistently perform well. And if Hoyo pairs her with Escoffier in the first phase, it would be a very strategic move to drive sales. It pressures players to pull early, especially if they want both characters. Also, Kujo Sarah is leaked to be part of the 4-star lineup, and she always shows up when Raiden does, so you can expect to see her in that same phase. That would leave us with Kinich and Navia in the second phase. While they might not generate the same hype as Raiden and Escoffier, they're still very strong and popular characters. Navia brings some powerful Geo DPS and shotgun burst damage, while Kinich is a versatile Dendro DPS that scales well in multiple team comps. Having them both in the second phase allows players a bit more breathing room after the chaos of Phase 1. But remember, the order of them in the phases is just a guess, so nothing confirmed. Now for the rest of the 4-star characters coming in version 5.6. Alongside Kujo Sarah, we have Ifa, a new Anemo Catalyst 4-star from Natlan who fights while floating and uses a gun. Yes, a gun. His playstyle looks very unique and he probably functions as a main DPS. Then we have Layla, Lynette, and Thomas, who will appear across both phases, though which phase each one belongs to hasn't been confirmed yet. The 6th 4-star is still unknown as of the time of recording, so we'll have to keep an eye out for more leaks or the official banner preview closer to launch. Alright, now let's shift gears and talk about the Archon quest, because this is where the real story developments begin. The new Archon quest will take us back to Mondstadt, and yes, you heard that right, Mondstadt is finally back in the spotlight after all this time. And it's not just a cameo. This chapter will be packed with lore and fan-favorite characters. According to the leaks, Alice, Barbeloth, Durin, Dahlia, and Varka will all be voiced in this quest. As for Dahlia, this quest will mark his debut as an NPC, and according to additional leaks, he might become a playable character in version 5.7. This Archon quest is also bringing a brand new weekly boss. This boss will be tied directly into the story, much like Scaramish or the Raiden puppet. Now let's move on to the events in version 5.6. The main event this time will take place in Fontaine, and it's unlike anything we've seen before. In this event, you'll be managing your very own amusement park. Besides free Primo gems, we'll be also getting a free 4-star bow. And yes, the Imaginarium Theater brings new blessings and mechanics. This time around, There's a unique interaction involving Dendro, Cryo, and Electro. I actually made a full video breaking that down already. So if you're interested in how this new Frost Thorn mechanic works and how to build teams around it, definitely go watch that one after this. But in short, this mechanic adds a damage over time effect via a Frost Thorn when enemies are hit with Cryo and Dendro, and when you apply Electro afterwards, it becomes a Super Thorn that shreds resistances. It's not a new elemental reaction per se, but it's one of the most creative temporary mechanics we've seen in the game. This version is absolutely packed, and honestly, it's going to be hard to skip any of it. Whether you're here for the lore, the combat, the new characters, or the creative events, there's something for everyone. Just make sure you're planning your primo gems wisely, especially if you're aiming for multiple 5 stars across both phases. Let me know in the comments, who are you planning to pull for in version 5.6? And what are your thoughts on the Archon quest returning to Mondstadt? Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the upcoming guides, breakdowns, and news for version 5.6 and beyond. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.